Hey everyone, we're counting down the top 15 most unusual geological wonders in the world, where the Earth showcases its most bizarre and awe-inspiring natural formations. Let's start with number 15, Bungle Bungle Range. Located within the stunning landscape of the Purnululu National Park in Western Australia, the Bungle Bungle Range, despite its delightfully whimsical name, stands as a remarkable wonder that might as well belong on Mars with its otherworldly appearance. These beehive-shaped rock formations composed of porous conglomerate rock have been shaped over millions of years by the relentless forces of wind and rain. The sediment that formed them was deposited some 300 million years ago, when they gradually weathered into the striking cones and cylindrical towers that we see today. What truly sets this place apart is their distinct orange and black ringed pattern adorning their surface. This unique coloration is a result of water seeping into denser layers and fostering the growth of algae and creating the darker hues amidst these sandy texture. Kadim Cave, also known as Marble Cave, was accidentally discovered in 1966 by a farmer in a village while excavating to build a house. This remarkable limestone cavern was opened to visitors 10 years later in 1976. The cave's known corridors and channels span over 4,000 feet, with further unexplored sections estimated to extend another 10,000 feet. Now, while smaller in comparison to the world-renowned cave systems like Mammoth Cave or Grotta de Frazzi, Kadim Cave holds the distinction of being the longest cave system in Kosovo. Now, a notable feature of this cave is its marble stalactites and stalagmites, which grow at an incredibly slow rate of about a millimeter every 30,000 years. The cave's formation is estimated to date back to the Tertiary geologic period, ranging from about 66 to 2.6 million years ago. The presence of deep fissures in the cave's ceiling and walls is attributed to tectonic movements and erosion process over time. Now, ranging between 9.6 degrees Celsius and about 16, providing a pretty nice environment for geological formations to thrive and evolve over millions of years. Number 13, the Stone Forest. Located in China's Yunnan province, the Shilin Stone Forest spans an impressive 186 miles and presents a vast and otherworldly landscape of karst formations dating back over 270 million years. This stone forest is characterized by towering stalagmite-like pillars that form intricate labyrinths, creating an environment where it's easy to lose your way amidst the maze. Within Shilin are numerous smaller stone forests, each having unique features such as caves, waterfalls, ponds, and even an underground river. Notable among these smaller regions are the Naigu Stone Forest and Suguyi Village, both integral parts of the South China Karst, a UNESCO World Heritage Site in its own right, recognized for its remarkable features. One of the most famous attractions within Shilin is the Ashima Stone and a moon dance. Number 12, the Rishat Structure. Situated in the Western Sahara Desert, the Rishat Structure, commonly known as the Eye of the Sahara, is a captivating marvel that's puzzled scientists and adventurers. This massive formation, located in northwestern Mauritania, spans an impressive diameter of 31 miles, earning it the local Arabic name Guelbe Rishat, which translates to Eye of the Rishat. Initially speculated to be an impact crater or even the lost city of Atlantis due to its striking circular design resembling a bullseye, the Eye of the Sahara was later identified through modern geological research as an uplifted geologic dome. The outermost ring of the structure consists of robust, resilient rock layers, while the inner depression showcases softer rock layers that eroded more swiftly. This juxtaposition of sedimentary layers offers a remarkable chronicle of Earth's history, spanning various climatic periods from wet to arid within the confines of the Sahara. Underlying this unique marvel is situated on the north side of Haydn Rock. It's a granite inselberg that rises prominently from the surrounding landscape. A wave rock itself measures about 50 feet in height and extends about 360 feet in length, resembling a massive breaking ocean wave frozen in time. Haydn Rock, part of the Yilgarn Craton, is estimated to be around 2.63 billion years old. The formation of this granite inselberg began during the Cretaceous period between 100 to 130 million years ago, though a multi-stage process of land development. Initially, the weathering process altered the granite bedrock beneath the lateralized land surface, resulting in the formation of these underground domes of solid granite. Subsequent tectonic movements, including the separation of Australia from Antarctica and associated tilting events, led to the exposure of these domes, giving rise to the distinct landscapes we see today. The cultural significance of wave rock is deeply rooted in the dreamtime narratives of the geological oddity that appears distinctly man-made. This unique formation dates back to the Paleogene era, so some 65 to 23 million years ago, when Northern Ireland experienced intense volcanic activity. Molten basalt erupted and spread across the landscape, coming into contact with chalk beds. As the lava cooled rapidly, it contracted and cracked, forming a vast lava plateau. The contraction process led to the creation of approximately 40,000 hexagonal columns of various heights, resembling giant stepping stones. Some of these columns are over 36 feet in height. Legend attributes the creation of it to Finn McCool, an Irish giant who purportedly built it to reach Scotland and confront his Scottish rival Benadonner. According to the tale, Finn fell asleep en route, and when Benadonner crossed over to Ireland to seek him out, Finn's clever wife disguised him as their infant son. Confronted with the size of the quote-unquote child, Benadonner fled back to Scotland, leaving behind the causeway. While basalt column formation is its west face, a staggering vertical drop of over 4,100 feet straight down. With an incline so severe it surpasses 90 degrees, forming an overhang of 105 degrees. The geological story of Mount Thor traces back millions of years to the formation of the Canadian Arctic Shield. Now, this is a stable geological region comprised of ancient rocks dating back as far as 4 billion years. Mount Thor itself is composed of granitic gneiss, a metamorphic rock formed from the transformation of pre-existing rocks under high temperature and pressure. Now, what sets Mount Thor apart, besides its sheer size, is the status as the world's tallest vertical cliff. Climbing this face is no small feat. It's proven challenging even for seasoned climbers. More than 30 attempts to conquer Mount Thor ended in failure before a determined four-man American team succeeded in May of 1985, after an arduous descent lasting 33 days. The climb was fraught with constant dangers from falling rocks, a fascinating landscape of bluish-green mounds located in Bontoc. While historically associated with Sagada, it's now recognized within the municipality of Bontoc. Now, the name Kaman Utek originates from the Bontoc dialect meaning like a brain, referencing the intricate folds and ridges of the terrain that resemble a brain. What makes Kaman Utek truly unique is its distinctive bluish hue, attributed to the presence of copper sulfate in the soil. When exposed to oxygen and weathering, the copper gets a patina, similar to that on the Statue of Liberty, resulting in the soil's characteristic color. This coloration will vary throughout the year, appearing more bluish-green during dry seasons and intensifying to a vivid blue during periods of rainfall. Additionally, white soil patches can be observed in certain areas, notably on the lower slopes of ridges. Now, despite its unusual appearance, extensive research and testing have confirmed the safety of the soil for visitors, allowing them to experience this remarkable natural phenomenon firsthand. Kaman Utek's location amid a rich ecosystem dating back millions of years. This geological story of the Badlands begins with the deposition of sedimentary layers spanning the Cretaceous-Paleogene boundary, encompassing formations such as the Fruitland, Kirtland, Ojo Alamo, and Nacimiento formations. The Ojo Alamo Formation reveals a time when this region was seasonal tropical forest dominated by flowering plants, hosting a variety of herbivorous and carnivorous dinosaurs. Over time, the San Juan Basin underwent significant geological upheaval. The distinctive hoodoos, these towering rock spires, and formations within the Beastie Badlands were sculpted by millennia of erosion, where softer layers of ash were gradually worn away. The name Beastie is derived from the Navajo term meaning among the adobe formations, reflecting the striking stone structures scattered throughout the landscape. Additionally, Denazin originates from the Navajo word for a crane bird, symbolized by petroglyphs found in the area. Now, what sets this badland apart is its surreal appearance. The Nambong National Park in Western Australia. Now, these structures consist of thousands of weathered limestone pillars, with some reaching heights of up to 11 feet above the yellow sand base. The pinnacles vary in shape and size, ranging from tall, column-like formations to shorter structures resembling tombstones. The formation of these pinnacles dates back to an earlier era abundant in marine life, where seashells deposited lime-rich sands that were eventually blown inland to form high mobile dunes. Several theories attempt to explain the formation of these pinnacles. Now, one theory suggests that they were created through extensive weathering of the Tamala limestone, where the solutional depressions gradually enlarged over time to form the pinnacle topography. Some pinnacles represent cemented void infills that are more resistant to erosion. Another theory proposes that tree casts played a role in the pinnacle's formation, with roots becoming groundwater conduits that led to the precipitation of indurated calcrete. Wind erosion subsequently exposed these calcrete pillars. Martian landscape. Number 5. Fly Geyser. Fly Geyser, a striking and alien-looking phenomenon, is situated on the edge of the Black Rock Desert in Nevada. Despite its appearance, this geyser is not a natural formation, but rather a result of accidental human intervention dating back over 100 years. The story of Fly Geyser begins with efforts to make the desert land suitable for farming. In the early 20th century, while drilling a well for irrigation purposes, workers inadvertently struck geothermal water that was around 200 degrees Fahrenheit. This hot water, unsuitable for agriculture, was left alone, leading to the formation of the Wizard, a 10 to 12-foot calcium carbonate cone due to mineral deposition from the water. Decades later, in 1964, a geothermal energy company drilled a test well in the same area, encountering the same hot water. Although not hot enough for their purposes, the well was supposedly sealed afterwards. However, the cap failed to hold, time in 2 decades, allowing visitors to experience the captivating landscape of the Fly Geyser and its surrounding natural wonders. The site serves as an example of the unprecedented and fascinating interactions between human activity and natural geothermal forces, resulting in a visually stunning and scientifically intriguing landmark in the Nevada desert. Number 4. Vinicunca. Vinicunca, which kinda sounds like a mafia hitman, also is known as Rainbow Mountain, Montana de Siete Colores, a mountain of 7 colors, is a geological wonder nestled in the Andes of Peru, standing at an impressive altitude of over 17,000 feet above sea level. The unique formations that have given Vinicunca its colorful reputation are the result of sedimentary layers rich in minerals. They're exposed due to tectonic activity and subsequent erosion. These sedimentary layers, composed of sandstone, siltstone, and claystone, have been shaped into vibrant stripes of color by the natural forces of wind, water, and time. What makes reaching Vinicunca requires acclimatization to prevent altitude sickness. In recent years, Rainbow Mountain has gained immense popularity, attracting thousands of visitors. Previously challenging to locate and access, it now sees a significant influx of tourists thanks to organized bus tours. Now, despite the accessibility facilitated by tourism, the journey there remains a rewarding experience for hikers, offering a blend of natural beauty and cultural encounters. The colors here, the remote location, they continue to captivate travelers seeking to explore one of Peru's most spectacular natural wonders. Number 3. Tsingy de Bemahara. This unique national park encompasses 2 distinct geological formations, the Great Tsingy and the Little Tsingy. Alongside the adjacent nature reserve, this area has been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now, the park's defining feature, the Tsingy, is a karstic landscape characterized by limestone plateaus that have been eroded by groundwater, owing to the specialized ecosystems that have developed within the terrain. The summit, slope, and base of each limestone needle harbor distinct microhabitats, each supporting unique species adapted to their own specific niche. Now, exploring the national park is an adventure. It's got challenging terrain and hidden wonders. The park's landscape is notoriously difficult to travel in, offering refuge to endemic plants and animals. Visitors are treated to a spectacle of nature's ingenuity with its towering limestone formations, hidden caves, and unique ecosystems. The park's remote location make it a haven for adventurous explorers. One interesting aspect of the Tsingy landscape is its historical significance. The park's formations have developed over millions of years, providing a window into the history of Madagascar. These intricate karst features and unique erosion patterns offer valuable insights into the processes shaping the Earth. Number 2. The Darvaza Gas Crater. So the Darvaza Gas Crater, it's also known as the Door to Hell field, but the ground collapsed, creating the crater. To avoid the release of dangerous gases, they decided to set it afire too. While the crater is a surreal landscape illuminated by hundreds of these little natural gas fires, creating an otherworldly glow on its surroundings. The flames are fueled by escaping natural gas. They've been burning for several decades, earning the site its dramatic name of the Door to Hell. Despite efforts by their president to extinguish the crater due to its environmental impact and potential health hazards, it remains open and continues to burn. In 2013, explorer George Karunas made history by becoming the first person to descend to the bottom of the Darvaza gas crater. His expedition, sponsored by National Geographic, aimed to collect soil samples for the Extreme Microbiome Project. Coronis used specialized equipment, including custom-made Kevlar harness and a self-contained breathing apparatus, to navigate the challenging terrain and extreme conditions. The crater has since become a popular destination for adventurers and tourists, despite its remote location and harsh gravity zone over approximately 1 million square miles. This gravitational anomaly has been recognized for decades through ship-based surveys and satellite measurements, revealing a notable depression in sea level off the coast of the Indian subcontinent. Research led by scientists from the Indian Institute of Science has proposed a compelling explanation for this formation. Their hypothesis suggests that the anomaly originated more than 30 million years ago, when the remnants of an ancient ocean floor were subducted deep into the Earth's mantle beneath Africa. As India's landmass drifted and eventually collided with Asia, significant geological changes happened beneath the Indian Ocean. The disappearance of the ancient ocean floor triggered the formation of magma plumes rising from the mantle. Now, these plumes interacted with the surrounding rock layers, influencing the gravitational field and contributing to the creation of the gravity hole. Computer simulations conducted by the research team revealed that the presence of these magma plumes is crucial in shaping the Indian Ocean geoid low. In scenarios where these plumes